same average speed that the White Sox have, even though they have slightly. These are really similar teams that these guys have stacked up. So I'm really looking forward. I'm looking forward to seeing a very, very tight game today.
Yeah, a lot of really good players and on both of their teams. It's going to come down to how well they can execute.
As you can see, Madoc's going ahead and switching up his lineup. Don't forget to tune in later today for the Humongous League Game of the Week. It's Killer Bat versus Orlando Stars, two OG online players coming back to duke it out after 20 years.
I don't know about anyone else, but I've been eagerly anticipating that ever since Orlando Stars hopped on the Discord. I'm like, okay, when is
the rematch? Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we can worry about that when that starts. But it looks like we're about to get
easier for later.
Of course, yeah. It looks like we're about to get started though with this first game. Getting a little impatient.
I'm so used to seeing the RBBL like logo inside of there, like the monsters or cubs or whatever, that when I see the verses, I'm like, what's this?
Oh yeah.
Tell me you play too much backyard baseball without telling me you play too much backyard baseball.
Exactly.
It's not a phase, Mom.
All right, we are still waiting on Stlsuz, who I believe is still just, all right, here we go. There is Diaz, ready to play. Leading off is Vladimir Guerrero. And Fernando Diaz will start with a slow ball, and Guerrero belts that one. Dobbs is running over. Easy catch for out number one. And here comes now Nick Winston, the right fielder.
Interesting choice to bat second, but
looks like he's got
it. Might be a home run.
Yeah, it might be. Let's see if it is. No, Tanya Lesko is right there. Good. Winston does have a very good bat. Normally, if I were me, I'd put Winston in catcher. He's got a very good arm. But here comes Sean Green at second base. A swing and line that over to the shortstop. Caught by Arlene Perez. That's a 3-pitch inning right there, as the White Sox are able to hold the Wombats to 3 plate appearances, and now they have a chance to get up against Derek McCattery. And Shelia Bassani will lead things off. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I know they call, like, when you get 3 strikeouts with 9 pitches an immaculate inning.
Yes.
But having a 3-pitch inning truly, I think, is the immaculate inning. You can't get better than that.
I call a 3-pitch inning just bad offense. Or good defense. Either one. That's a double. And here comes Hillary Vargas, the third baseman. Swings and lines that one into left field. Guerrero catches it. That's a double play.
Should not have done that.
An unfortunate moment as Basanti got tripped up in the base path, which caused her to get the double. If she had not tripped up, I think it would have been fine, but alas. Here comes Zenon Estrada to hopefully patch things up. Popped up. Oh, they might be running into each other. Oh, what a catch by McCattery to clean up the mess over there at home plate. So no big traffic thus far, but this might change because here comes Jose Canseco. Canseco, you might remember, was I believe he was he the MVP last year? He was one of the big candidates, I will say that, because Schwilly used him very well.
If he wasn't the MVP, he was definitely in the top, like, 2.
That's a low, very low curveball Was able to fool Stlsuz with that one. That's Fernando's first strikeout.
Yeah, I think she really only got out like 4 times the entire season with Canseco.
That is some genuine good batting right there. Grounded by Zena Fromm. Basanti trucks over Fernando Diaz to get that ball. And it'll cost him. That's an infield single. There comes Wally Evans. Diaz is going to go for a left hook. Just barely low for ball 1.
Interesting strategy having Sheila Basanti behind the plate.
A grounder to Diaz. Throw to second. Got him. Stlsuz is like thinking about going to second. Or perhaps misclicked. Either or. It's all good though. 1 on with 2 outs. Here's Courtney Valentino. Score is still 0-0 in the top of the second. As this one's driven into right, Sally Dobbs is under it to make the catch. And that's out number 3. So no score again for the Wombats here in the top of the second. White Sox coming up. And this time around it'll be Sally Dobbs, who can hit the ball. But can she hit it forward is the question.
She seems confident.
She does seem very confident. This is that inside fastball. Does like to fool a lot of players, that fastball. That one's backward. 0-2.
And that is the Sally Dobbs, fouling him off.
That one's popped. It's hit forward, but not too far. Catch by St. Louis Stlsuz. That'll be out number 1. Here comes Tanya Lesko. McCattery. Good way to keep on that ball. It is 0-1. Lesko, I believe, has a good bat. She rips that one foul.
Lesko and Canseco have 100 power and 19 contact.
That's high. Good eye. Ball 1. 1-2 now. Ooh, fouled that one off.
That was a good foul.
A good foul. Honestly, it might have been like a pixel inside. Ball 2. Those low fastballs are really hard to guess whether or not they are.
That also might have been a pixel low.
Yeah, absolutely. Lesko keeping at it. Good at bat here from Tanya Lesko. High for ball 3. Got a full count going on here.
You're doing well.
Here comes the pitch from McCattery. Swinging a fly ball to the opposite side of the field. That is well hit. Going back at the track. At the wall. It is gone. Tanya Lesko starts the scoring off right for the White Sox. Let's go. Hit a home run.
Adios, baseball!
So if my calculations are correct, well, the stats from game 1 have not been put into the game. So is that her first home run or is that second?
That is her third.
Third? Oh, she had 2 yesterday. Okay.
Oh, right, yeah. She had one that was inside the park.
Yes, those count as well. 3 home runs for Tanya Lesko. Early MVP campaign. If not, then at least the Silver Slugger. Frankie Holly now swings at 2 pitches. 0-2 now. McCattery. Ooh, good slow ball from McCattery. High and inside. Was able to fool Frankie Holly there. And now there's 2 away. Comes Maynard McElroy, I guess is how you say it. I always say McElroy, because like John McEnroe. You don't say John McEnroe.
Good one.
Here's a good pitch.
Lined it to left. It'll get by Guerrero. McElroy is quite fast. Let's see if he can beat the throw. Nah, he's going to go back. Way to juke Guerrero up there in left, who's a really good fielder. Now it's Arlene Perez this time. McCattery is going to go for a left hook. This one's going to be grounded right over, barely past McCattery. Safe on second, safe on first. So, 2 on with 2 out. Here's Fernando Diaz. Relatively good hitter. He also might have trouble hitting the ball forwards. Ooh, he
that's
does.
a good one.
As a good rip, but it is foul.
He had a beautiful double last game. Hoping to replicate that.
That's a good sign then. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, 67 power is definitely enough to get a base hit here.
Diaz is not only a good pitcher, but he also has a good arm too. 73, though while not the strongest arm, still a good option. Diaz launches that one to left. Guerrero's under it perfectly though, as he makes the catch. But the Sox get on the board thanks to Tanya Lesko. Score now: White Sox 1, Wombats nothing. Here comes McCattery. He grounds this one to Diaz, picks it up, throw to first. 1 away. That was Ingrid Dahlman. It was relatively the same stats. No, not the same stats. Similar stats to Fernando Diaz. Dahlman is the catcher.
Dahlman is the Carlos Beltran clone. And some people, I've heard Beltran and Ingrid, the epitome of an average player.
And Dahlman looks at strike 3. That's Fernando Diaz's second strikeout as Vladimir Guerrero comes back to the plate, excuse me. It's going to be a low one. Guerrero hits that one. Perez going back over the shoulder catch. She got it.
Oh, wow.
Good catch by Arlene Perez. That's out number 3.
Play.
Times like this make me wish we had instant replay. Here we go with Shelia Basanti. Basanti looks at strike 1. Doubled her last time up. That's strike 2. A well-placed slow ball. Some might call that just not a strike. Foul backwards. McCattery is gonna throw a very slow ball into the dirt for ball 1. That's also low for ball 2.
Yeah, the Shane and Sheila, they just have like just enough power to, with their speed, be a really good player.
That's a strikeout for Derek McCattery, his second today. Here we go for Hillary Vargas. Vargas has a good bat. Could give the White Sox some much needed insurance. Ball 1, good eye.
Bagwell clone, really great arm, above average bat, good line drive hitter.
Speaking of line drive, that one is going to almost be a ground rule double, but Vargas will be very content with a very long single with 1 out.
Interesting, Vlad not have much on that throw. I wonder if he's losing some stamina.
Meanwhile, here comes Zenon Estrada, who pops this one up very high. Guerrero's going back. Oh my goodness. But right there at the warning track. Oh, a rare error there from Vladimir Guerrero. who lets it bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. Now we got runners in scoring position for Sally Dobbs.
59I for Vlad Guerrero, so not good, but not as low as I was expecting based on that play.
Dobbs fouled that last one off. Swings and misses at a good right hook, strike two. That's a left hook, excuse me. McCattery looks, fires, slow ball, swing and a miss, strike three. Just high enough to miss. And now we got Tanya Let's Go. Remember, she had that home run earlier today, so McCattery is probably going to be careful around here.
Maybe we'll see an intentional walk.
Up, he's pitching, and he's pitching high and inside. Let's Go fouls that one off. Runners in scoring position, score still 1-0 White Sox. Ball two. A timeout is called, I believe, by Stlsuz. I'm going to assume they're going to make a pitching change, and they do. It's Sean Green this time on the mound. So the pitch now to Let's Go. Popped very high. Uh-oh. He's a little too late. And he catches it on a hop, and that'll be an RBI single for Tanya Let's Go. Tanya Let's Go responsible for every single run, every 2 runs scored by the White Sox here today. Now Frank Holly comes to the batter's box. That's a foul.
Sean Green has a 100 rated left hook.
Really? He's going for the slow ball this time, though. Grounder to Holly. Everyone is safe, and it's 3-0 now. Just some not the best type of infield defense you want to see from the Wombats here.
Looks like the 81 aggression from Canseco cost him there.
It's very possible. And now here's Maynard McElroy. Strike one. So the Wombats have a few defensive struggles here that keep the White Sox alive. McElroy is going to ground this one. This should be easy. Walk over the first, third. That'll be out number 3. But 2 more runs now for the White Sox. The score is 3-0.
That would have been a perfect base hit, or perfect hit if there was nobody on base, but there was.
Here comes Nick Winston. Swings and drives it into center field. Going back is Let's Go. The same place he hit it last time. Same result. Tanya Let's Go with the catch. That's out number 1. But now here's Sean Green. Diaz. Grounded by Green over to Vargas. Off of Vargas's head. That'll be an infield single for Sean Green. And now here comes Jose Canseco. This really is a battle of the Cansecos here. You got Let's Go for the White Sox, and you have actual Canseco for the Wombats.
I can't believe I did this way.
Runner on first, 1 out.
He's gonna go for that right hook. Just low. Ball 1. 1-1 with 1 out. 1 on.
The 1-1 pitch.
Ball
Ball 2.
2. Good left hook, just a little inside.
Ready now, a 2-1 pitch.
Another left hook, this time inside enough. 2-2.
He winds and the pitch.
Swing and fouled backwards.
Into the windup, pitch on the way. Swung on.
Fouled backwards again. Good at bat here from Jose Canseco.
Becomes center, a 2-2.
Diaz. Left hook, swing and a miss. Strike 3. Diaz's 3rd strikeout. Jose Canseco's 2nd of the day. And now, who's to come up for the Wombats? Xena From. From the second round draft pick for Stlsuz and the Wombats. Strike one. Ooh, that's a well-placed right hook. Xena From swings and down the line. Foul. 0-2 now. The pitch. Got him with the big freeze. Fernando Diaz with 4 strikeouts now as he makes a fool out of Xena From. Here in the top of the 4th. Now we go to the bottom half. Still 3-0. Is Perez now comes to the batter's box.
You really got to be careful with those power-up pitchers or power-up pitches because those are the only way to get offensive power-ups this season.
Fly ball. It's going to center field. And dropped in center field.
I guess I'm not doing so good.
So Perez is on. Nobody out. Here comes Fernando Diaz. Madoc putting on a good showing today. Fouled. Here comes Green. Shakes that one off. Pitches anyway. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
He can keep it together. He's got more shots. Runner on first. No out.
Here we go.
The windup and the throw.
Diaz. Sharply hit to left field. That'll be a base hit for Fernando Diaz. Now here comes Shelia Basanti. Doubled her first time up.
Into the windup.
Sean Green pitches. Strike 1.
Runners on first and second with nobody out. He's set. Pitch on the way.
Basanti can hit the ball well, but she does not hit the ball well this time. A little dribbler. Out at third. Out at second.
Ooh, double play.
Good double play there by Stlsuz. Now there's 2 outs for Hillary Vargas. Vargas definitely has a better bat than Basanti does. 81 power, 61 contact. And not to mention an 81 slow ball. Fun fact of the day. Vargas hits one deep into right field. That one is going. It is gone. 5-0 White Sox. Good hit there by Hillary Vargas.
Nice play.
That one almost went foul. I was watching like, is that gonna stay fair? 'Cause sometimes it just goes foul.
Looked
But
it looked like it was just about to go foul as it reached the fence.
maybe it hit the pole.
Here comes Zenon Estrada now. Another good hitter for the White Sox.
Pitch on the way.
That is Vargas's second home run on the season.
2 out. Into the windup. Fire.
Estrada looking down an 0-1 pitch. Swings at one that was just a little bit low. A little more inside than he wanted it to be.
Pitch on the way.
That one's crushed into left field. Guerrero's gonna let this one bounce for a base hit. These are some hard hit balls by the White Sox. There's Sally Dobbs. That one sharply hit to the other side. Good catch by Canseco, though. Good snag. But the White Sox have a bomb of an inning. 13 hits for the White Sox in 4 innings. Good stuff there from Madoc. Where was the joke that I said?
Because they had a bomb of an inning and they hit a bomb.
Ah, okay. See, your level of comedy is just too smart for me. As a pop-up, caught by Diaz for out number 1. Here comes Courtney Valentino.
From the windup and the delivery.
Melo's favorite player.
Really? I did not know that. I can
Or
see
maybe
why. He's
generic
got,
anyway.
yeah, I can see why. He's got great accuracy, good speed, good power and contact, 82, 73, and a good slow ball and left hook.
The stretch, the delivery. Low and away.
Low, ball one. Good eye there from Valentino.
Target goes up and the pitch. The swing.
This one's drilled into center field, but Tanya lets go there as always. Oh, off of her head this time though.
Over to second.
Valentino is in with a double.
Derek McCattery.
Here comes Derek McCattery this time.
Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. Strike one.
McCattery did start this game as a pitcher. He is a pretty good pitcher, 85 heat. And he has really good stamina too. He has a 93 on stamina.
Ready now. The delivery.
With all these hits that the Wombats have been hitting the center field, it really makes you wonder. This would be a completely different game if this was at Steel Stadium.
Absolutely.
Ingrid Dahl.
Second light.
That's why I didn't pick it.
Stlsuz's home field is Parks Department number 2. So I don't believe they'd be getting home runs even there. Maybe a couple, but who knows?
I think that one that was right on the warning track
Yeah,
would've been
the
gone.
one that Nick hit definitely would have been gone at Parks Department number 2. Ground out to Strata. And it's still 5-0. White Sox coming up in the bottom half of the 5th.
Tanya, let's go.
Let's Go, having a really good day, has 2 RBIs for the White Sox.
That's a foul.
2 out of the 5 runs were in fact her fault.
Takes the stretch. Pitch.
Sean Green. That one's belted into right. Forget about that one. That's Tanya Let's Go's second home run today.
Adios, baseball!
That's her 4th of the season, her 2nd straight game with 2 home runs.
For sure. Going.
That was crushed.
Say goodbye, 'cause this ball is.
That was right in that sweet zone where power hitters like it. Just to the outside, middle.
Frankie Holly.
Out comes Franklin Holly.
From the stretch. Pitch on the way. Swung on.
Swing and a miss. Swung early on that one, but the ball was low nonetheless.
I think his name is actually
He
Frankfurter.
winds and delivered. Swung on.
Fouled backwards and a little to the left.
Target goes up and the delivery. The swing.
Fouled over.
Foul ball. 0-2.
Still 0-2. Sean Green.
He winds and the offering. A swing.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Sean Green's first strikeout today. So now there's 1 away for the White Sox, and that'll bring up Maynard McElroy.
You know, I put him in left field. We have full position, and right now he hasn't
From the
been getting a lot
windup
of
and the throw. The swing. Looped up.
Ooh, gets by McCattery for a base hit. McElroy is fast. Let's see how far he goes. He's gonna go to third. He might go home.
Inside the park home run.
Absolutely inside the park home run. Maynard McElroy.
Arlene Perez.
Good job. It's just a game.
It's just a game. You could hear the pain in that poor dude's voice. McCattery's coming back.
That's okay. It's only a game.
There we go.
The windup. The pitch.
It's Arlene Perez, who has 2 singles already today. Fouls this one back.
From the windup and the delivery.
That one's going to be low, ball 1. Hopefully McCattery can clean things up here for the Wombats, get him out of a jam.
1-1 pitch. The wing.
Perez hits that one to left. Guerrero, caught. 2 outs.
Arlene's having quietly a really, really good game. I know it's not doesn't have the flashy home runs like Tanya or Hillary Vargas, but she's having a really solid game.
Absolutely. You get on base. You know, getting on base honestly constitutes a good game, in my opinion, because it's, you know, it's one of the hardest things to do, hit a baseball. As that's a grounder to end the inning here for the White Sox. So the Wombats have one more chance to put some life into this game, as the White Sox have been dominating. Here's Guerrero. Strike
White Sox
one.
haven't had the big inning, just getting 1 run or 2 runs in the last 4 innings.
Oop, Guerrero with a shot into left. McElroy going back. He's going to drop it. And that'll be a base hit. Guerrero's going for 2. Guerrero will get 2. Good slide in there. Did Sally and the Tanya just fall over for no reason?
Probably.
Like in tandem too, at the same time. That's actually kind of impressive. Fouled backwards. 0-1. Winston had 2 really good hits out to center field. So he's probably the biggest threat for the White Sox right now. Fouled away. Remains
That's one
0-2.
thing about online games is that they're played on medium.
Swing and a miss with that spitball. 5 strikeouts for Fernando Diaz. So Winston comes up short. Now it's Sean Green. Strike 1. Ooh. That left hook looked deadly. Another one, this time inside, and Green slaps it over to right field for a base hit. Dobbs is going to grab that one. Guerrero is going to score. It's 1-7 now, with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. So good stuff there from Stlsuz here in the top half of the 6th.
Congratulations.
Now we got Seiko. Pops this one up. Diaz. Under it. 2 away.
That one got plenty of the strike zone. Must have been the low contact causing it to get popped up.
Here comes Fromm to hopefully keep the Wombats alive here. Low inside left hook. Ball 2.
Interestingly, not using the juice, even though they have hit.
Oh, they are down to their last out. They probably don't think they need it. Ball 4, a 4-pitch walk. So now there's 2 on, with 2 out here in the top of the 6th.
Now they use the juice.
Smart move. That one shot into center. Once again, Tanya Lesko getting a lot of fly balls. Ooh, misses that one though. Green's coming home. The throw. Oh, good throw. Oh, barely gets by Shelia Bassanti. Throw to third. Uh-oh, looks like we got a little bit of a rundown. And that will... Oh, we're not over Jet Squat yet. Looks to be a bit of a rundown. Got ourselves a pickle, ladies and gentlemen. Perez is just like, you know what? It's not worth it. Gives it to Fernando. Runners at the corners. 2 out. Courtney Valentino now.
Not over yet. Courtney could make this really interesting.
Let's see if Courtney has any of that mellow magic she had in our BBL. High inside's going to be drifted over to McElroy, who gets it. Uh-oh. Throw home. Scored. It's 3-7, and the ball goes out of play. So the Wombats with a little bit of life here in the top half of the 6th.
Those are those idle animations that happen when you're playing on medium.
He's ready now. Rose it. The swing.
McCattery fouls that one.
And there are runners at second and third. 2 out.
Runners in scoring position.
Takes the stretch and the pitch.
Diaz. That one's over to Perez. Good play. They're going to go home for that one. Misses. The throw is just a little short, and it's 4-0. 4-7, my goodness. Now
And
here's
the tying run is at the plate.
Ingrid Dahlman. Swings and misses for strike 1.
He winds and the throw.
A crazy ball.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, just barely inside.
2 out.
Almost as crazy as this half inning has been.
Absolutely. Dahlman fouls it backwards. Wombats down to their last strike.
From the windup, the pitch.
Swings and it's backwards. Foul ball.
1 and 2. He comes center. The 1-2.
Dahlman. Strike 3
Ooh,
called.
nasty
Good
pitch right there.
pitch. And that'll end it today. The final score here. Wombats tried to come up with a 4-run 6th inning, but it's not enough as the White Sox score 7. 4-7 there, your final score for today's Junior League match of the week. Well, Madoc, since we have you here, how'd you feel that game went?
It went all right. I definitely wasn't quite as dominant as last week, but I feel like I did put up a pretty good offense, and minus Arlene, I think I had a pretty good defense too.
Oh yeah, for certain. You definitely you see the benefits of having Tanya Let's Go on your team now. As this is her second straight game with 2 home runs.
Absolutely, yeah. I would say Zenden actually surprised me in his first match. He was quite the butterfingers, but he actually did pretty decently this time.
That's great, awesome, good stuff today. Well, do you have any expectations going forward? You got Shunkan next week. You got Maria Lunafan week after. How you feel your season's going? I mean, obviously your season's going great so far. You guys are 2-0. But are you nervous at all going into the rest of the season, or are you excited?
I am a little happy. I feel like I've been, living up to the expectations that I had for myself for sure. And now I guess I gotta just keep doing what I'm doing and keep daubing on the haters.
Absolutely. Love that mindset to keep dabbing on the haters. Well, there you are, folks.
Turns out dogs, all the kids call me the Bot because I'm kind of their
Well,
leader.
if you like dabbing on the haters, then why didn't you draft Marky?
I said daubing on the haters.
Ooh, daubing.
I thought you said
dabbing.
dabbing.
Yes. Yes, I didn't catch it. I didn't freaking catch it. But I caught it now. That's amazing. Daubing on the haters. Fucking legendary quote right there. Well, folks.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's
You got-
fantastic.
you got me.
I've never heard that one before. That's fantastic. All right. Well, good luck to you for the rest of the season, and thanks for playing. Good game, of course.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Absolutely. Well, folks, of course, we're going to take a break here for about 45 minutes or so. But stay tuned because we got the Humongous League match of the week coming up here with Orlando Stars and Killer Bats. Of course, 2 of the original players from back in the day coming back 20 years later to face off once again. So be sure to catch that at 9:30, 8:30 Central here on Backyard Sports Center Twitch channel. We will take a break. We will return in about 45 minutes. We might return in 15 minutes just to do a little home run derby before then, but stick around.